Now for Instant Wisdom. Simon Sinek is a British-American author, motivational speaker, marketing consultant. I think maybe you might know him from his TED Talk, Great Leaders Inspire Action. Third most popular ever TED Talk. He's also the author of 4 books. He had a bestseller called Start With Why, How Great Leaders Inspire Everyone to Take Action. But at one point, just a year or so ago, he gave a talk on millennials, and he now says, well, we've missed the mark in bringing them up. It's had over 10 million views. But he says everywhere he goes, he gets asked about his views on millennials. He thinks that how we've brought them up to feel special has been actually detrimental, is the reason why they're the first generation to have lower self-esteem than their parents. Here's the clip.
And they're accused of being entitled and narcissistic, and self-interested, unfocused, lazy. But entitled is the big one. And because they confound leadership so much, what's happening is leaders are asking the millennials, what do you want? And millennials are saying, we want to work in a place with purpose, love that. We want to make an impact, whatever that means. We want free food and beanbags. And so somebody articulates some sort of purpose, there's lots of free food and there's beanbags, and yet for some reason they're still not happy. And that's because they're missing, there's a missing piece. What I've learned is that I can break it down into 4 pieces, right? There are four things, 4 characteristics. One is parenting, the other one is technology, the third is impatience, and the fourth is environment. The generation that we call the millennials, too many of them grew up subject to, not my words, failed parenting strategies, where, for example, they were told that they were special all the time. They were told that they could have anything they want in life, just because they want it, right? They were told, some of them got into honors classes, not because they deserved it, but because their parents complained. And some of them got A's, not because they earned them, but because the teachers didn't want to deal with the parents. Some kids got participation medals. You got a medal for coming in last, right? Which the science we know is pretty clear, which is it devalues the medal and the reward for those who actually work hard. And it actually makes the person who comes in last feel embarrassed because they know they didn't deserve it. So it actually makes them feel worse, right? So you take this group of people and they graduate school and they get a job, and they're thrust into the real world, and in an instant they find out they're not special, their moms can't get them a promotion, that you get nothing for coming in last, and by the way, you can't just have it because you want it, right? And in an instant, their entire self-image is shattered. And so you have an entire generation that's growing up with lower self-esteem than previous generations.
Of course, how you bring up your children is always a big topic, but that's fascinating to hear his take on that. He's got much more to say, Simon Sinek, but everywhere he goes, he gets asked that. 10 million views so far of his talk on millennials. It goes much further than that.